Hey everyone, DCF here. I want to talk a little bit more about the Cowboys and Packers game, and then we'll talk. I'll talk about who wins the conference championship, and then who wins the Super Bowl and shit like that. Cowboy fans, if this game didn't just spell right the fuck out for you that this bend but don't break defense isn't gonna do shit for us, you're fucking blind. You guys can pull some weird ass fucking excuse out of your head as many times as you want, but at the end of the day, there's only the offense can only pick up the pieces from the defense for so long. That's the reason why we couldn't score more than 3 fucking points in the first quarter. Because the defense couldn't stop Aaron Rodgers and we couldn't get any momentum going for the offense. And I know people are gonna sit back and go, "Oh well, it's Aaron Rodgers. He's a Super Bowl caliber quarterback." Well, in the playoffs, if you want to win championships, you're gonna have to go up against championship caliber quarterbacks. There's no denying. There's no way to weave past that. And I know a lot of you are gonna go, "Oh well, the Packers, they were holding David Irving on the last play before the field goal." I agree. It should have been holding. It should have been, the guy was fucking choking David Irving, as a matter of fact. But you have to have a defense that can hold its own and not give up a 30 or 50-yard fucking completion. You have to have a reliable defense that does not fucking choke at the end of the game to just give up the season. Final like 10 seconds of the game, the worst of the literal worst has to happen for the Green Bay Packers to kick a game-winning field goal, and that is exactly what happened. I told you guys. I told each and every single fucking one of you guys that we were not going to win a Super Bowl with this defense. I said that after the Minnesota Vikings game. We were just letting Sam Bradford go up and down the field. Third down conversion after third down conversion after third down conversion. Just taking time off the clock. Just making our defense look like a bunch of fucking idiots running for first downs and shit. And yeah, I did give, I'm not going to deny it. I did give the defense a lot of credit for December. Shutting down the Detroit Lions in the second half. Holding the New York Giants to only 10 points. I did give them props, but not once did I take back what I said after the Minnesota Vikings game. I told you guys we were not going to win a fucking championship with a bend but don't break defense. Why this? Because Aaron Rodgers just came in and broke every single fucking bone in our defense's body. But you know what every single one of you told me? Oh dude, what was our record at the time? 11-1? I think it was 11-1. You know what you guys told me? Shut the fuck up. We're 11-1. We're 11-1. You don't even fucking care, do you? You do not even fucking care how we play on the field. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Your Cowboys eye. You need to open it more often when the game is still going on. Because it seems to me that your Cowboys' third eye is only open to our record. To our amazing record. You're blinded by that. The very moment I say anything negative about Dallas, whether if it's even fact or not, whether, if I say Doug Free is the worst fucking offensive lineman that we have, I'll have 50 comments going, "Dude, shut the fuck up. We won 13-3. Just fuck me, right? Forget logic. Why? Because we're 13-3. Who gives a fuck? Fucking ignorant. You don't even care. You don't even fucking care because, we're 11-1. We went 13-3. Yeah, we went 13-3, but what the fuck do we have to show for it? Nothing. Again. Luckily for us, though, luckily for us, in this upcoming draft, this draft class is beyond fucking stacked with defensive ends and defensive backs, which is exactly what we need. We need names on this defense. Personally, my favorite player coming into this draft is Jabril Peppers, because he's the guy where even if you don't need anyone at his position, he's like one of the guys that you have to have because he's just an immediate game changer. He's on every single play, and the dude doesn't get tired. He runs, he does kick returns, punt returns, puts quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends, wide receivers, whatever. He will blow up the bubble screen like fucking crazy. Unfortunately, I highly doubt that Jabril Peppers is going to fall to us because, I think he's a top 15 pick in my opinion. But as long as we draft smart, we really can't go wrong in the first round as long as we get either a defensive back or a defensive end. The offense is fucking set. Okay, like the offense, we have undoubtedly we have our offense for the future. Offense is ready to go, but we have to build the defense, and it starts with the secondary and the defensive line. But it looks like our defense will already be getting better next season with the return of Jalen Smith. And I told you guys this so many fucking times. Jalen Smith is my favorite player that we got in last year's draft. He's another one of those guys where you don't really need him, but at the same time you have to have him because he's a game changer. He's on every fucking play. But I'm not going to blame everything on the defense from this game. I'm also going to blame the fucking play calling. Not sticking to the fucking running game, which is exactly what got us to a 13-3 record in the first place. That does not excuse this defense for fucking choking. But anyways, that's my rant for the Cowboys. Let's talk about the conference championships. Packers and Falcons playing in Atlanta, and the Patriots and the Steelers playing in New England. I'll go ahead. I'll take Atlanta. It'll be close. It'll be a fucking shootout. And I'll have the New England Patriots. So Patriots versus Falcons playing in Houston for Super Bowl 51. Who wins in that game? I hope the fucking Falcons win. But I'm gonna have to go with Tom Brady and the fucking New England Patriots. I'm excited to see how Jerry Jones and how Dallas plays us out in the offseason, coming off a brutal fucking loss. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next week. We'll talk about free agents, and peace.